Hello everyone, and welcome back to Café Stella, Kanna's route, where we're being greeted by Hiroto for some reason. I guess he's glad we're chipper?
Or he's not glad.
Probably not, once he finds out the reason.
Probably because I've been getting up early for work these days. I guess I finally fixed my sleeping habits.
Oh, never mind, he's not gonna be mad about that.
ああ、そっか。パティシエの仕事の手伝いだもんな。そりゃ早起きにもなるか。
Yeah, it's a tough workout on my arms too. My muscles hurt like hell at first. At this rate, only my right arm's gonna wind up super buff.
Wait a minute.
I mean, he could also do some stuff with his... Never mind.
それよりも、昨日はどうだったんだ？
What do you mean?
買い物デートしてきたんだろ？
It wasn't a date, but yeah, we went shopping. Got her a phone, signed a contract, you know, all that jazz.
それだけか。
Well, after that, we all went to eat yakiniku.
焼肉を？っていうか、みんな？どういうこと？
After we bought the phone, we ran into our coworkers from the cafe. And so we figured we'd all have dinner together.
なんだそりゃ。いやでも、ハーレムみたいで、それはそれで羨ましい。
It's not that kind of game. Also, he has the same misconceptions about yakiniku that Kanna does.
Yeah, I know. Also, like, yeah, still not this kind of game. We're not in Harem Kingdom.
No.
Honestly, it's a lot easier eating with a bunch of guys than a bunch of girls. You can be loud, obnoxious, and eat as much as you want. I still had fun, though.
Was that not what they were doing?
楽しかったんなら十分だろう。いいな。俺も1年の頃からもっとちゃんと単位を取っておけばよかった。
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, but if you had, you would have more free time to be alone.
That is true.
あ、そうだ。お前今日時間あるか？確か1限だけだったよな。
Nope, we've got work.
Depends on what you need. After class, I was gonna go back to the cafe.
ちょっとでいいから付き合ってくんねえか。助けてほしいことがあるんだ。
You're not gonna ask me to set up a drinking party, are you?
うん。お前には期待してないから安心しろ。
Oof. Actually, wait. Kinda stings when you say it like that.
実は今相談を受けててな。お前にも協力をしてもらえないかと思ってさ。
Wait a second, do you know Torio?
I was about to say, wait, is this baseball related? What do you want me to do?
正直微妙なところだ。でも3人集まれば文殊の知恵とも言うだろ？
Not if they're both idiots.
とにかく頭数が欲しいんだ。
I don't know, you've seen Dumb and
頼むよ。
Dumber. Alright, fine. I'll at least hear out the situation. That's all I can promise.
サンキュー。じゃあまた後でな。
I should let Akazuki-san know that I might be a bit late. Taking out my phone, I send her a quick message before heading off to class.
おはよう。
Hey.
Once a week, Shiki-san and I have this class together. Even a virgin like me has gotten used to it by now. I walk over and casually sit down next to her.
昨日はごちそうさま。本当にお金いいの？
Well, maybe, but we're not on your route.
It's fine. We just got our paychecks anyway.
Dad also remembered to deposit my allowance on time this month. It's a miracle.
Oh yeah, we have a dad.
We do! And it wasn't that expensive, to be honest, considering I was paying for 6 people at least.
わかった。機会があったらちゃんと返すから。
I take my textbook and notebook out of my bag while we chat idly. However, the very next second... I feel an abrupt chill run down my spine. That's a new thing. Something is wrong. I have a bad feeling, an inexplicable sense of unease. I quickly scour the room, but see nothing unusual. except for that butterfly. Wait, no, there are butterflies. Butterflies fluttering about the lecture hall.
どうかしたの？
You don't see this?
Look over there.
あの蝶って秋月さんたちが捕まえてる蝶よね。
Well, you were the world's greatest detective. Most likely.
誰かに引き寄せられたの？
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be anyone in our class, at the very least. But there's got to be a ton of people on campus, so it's definitely possible.
It'd be one thing if the butterflies had simply wandered in here by accident. But that chill that ran down my spine earlier worries me. I have a hard time believing it was completely unrelated.
講義を抜けて探しに行った方がいい？
No. It's not like we have any idea who it could be anyway. This is the only class I have today, though, so I'll try to take a look around campus before I head to work later.
何かあったら連絡をしてくれていいから。
There's no guarantee it's a student. It could be a teacher's assistant, or a professor, or any one of the university's countless employees. And while it's early in the morning, there have to be hundreds of people at school already. Hell, it doesn't even have to be someone from university. It could just be someone who lives nearby. There's no point in rushing to conclusions. Class ends without any other butterflies making an appearance. Afterwards, I take a walk around campus to see if I can spot anything out of the ordinary. But there was no one who stuck out to me at all, not even the dude in the red jacket that's been there forever.
You know, weirdly enough, he actually does. I don't think he's meant to be a reference to... What's his name? From Riddle Joker. But he does remind me of him, and I don't know why. Anyway.
Well, it's like there's that one dude in the mall that's in the background toward the store that kind of looks like, oh, what's his name from Parquet? The main character.
Show me it when we get there.
Yeah, I'll point it out the next time we see it.
Yeah. Although, actually, it's the other way around, right? Because, you have Akizuki-san, Mikado, and I think Suzune, who are all present in Parquet.
That's true, you're right. Not to say that everyone's on Cloud 9, but at the very least there didn't appear to be any student who would be attracting butterflies.
Was I just imagining things, or what?
Assuming that chill I'd felt actually meant something. I was expecting it to happen again if I went near the person who caused it. I gaze up at the sky. I was half hoping to see the butterflies flying overhead somewhere, but no such luck.
Maybe they really did wander in by accident. That actually would be really funny, by the way.
Ah, just random butterflies coming through, alright.
Yeah, like random butterfly just comes in and is like, oh no, this ain't the place, just heads out. No, I was doing something else in the meantime. Where's this person we're supposed to be helping, though?
食堂で待ち合わせしてる。もう着いてるらしいんだが、お前の要件ってのは？
Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go.
助かるよ。マジでサンキューな。
Though I'm still curious about the butterflies, I doubt I'll be able to track them down without any clues to follow. For now, I suppose the only thing I can do is wait and see. Found the source. The moment I enter the cafeteria, another shiver runs down my spine. It's the same chill that I felt in the lecture hall.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh, the one inside of me is ready to hatch. And the same butterflies from before are here too.
おう、悪い。待たせたか。
あ、どうも。
Hiroto waves towards someone near the center of the flock. Butterflies? Is that what a group of butterflies is called? I don't think that's right, but whatever.
I mean, I have no idea what a group of butterflies are called.
The guy who nods back in greeting appears to be the same age as us, or perhaps slightly younger. Not to sound rude, but with his black-rimmed glasses and slightly overgrown hair, he gives off a rather gloomy aura. I know full well that I'm in no position to be criticizing others myself, though.
I don't think he's in our major. Is he a friend of yours?
野中くんとは選択科目が結構かぶってるんだ。ノート貸してもらったり、テスト勉強で世話になったりしてるんだ。一緒に遊んだこととかはないけどな。
Sounds more like you're leeching off of him.
そういう言い方するなよ。いや、否定できない部分はあるんだが。
At least you're honest.
That's something.
It is.
Oh, why does he need your help?
ノートを貸してもらおうとしたら元気がなくてさ。その様子がちょっと前の姉貴を思い出したから。
Huh.
Hiroto can be surprisingly perceptive about these things, even though he isn't able to see the butterflies around us.
どうにも見てられなくてさ。ちょっと強引に悩みを聞いたんだ。世話になってるから、それくらいの礼はと思ったんだが、俺一人だと荷が勝ちすぎて。
And so you came to us? Okay.
けど、野中くんの方には相談するような相手もいないって言うから。
So you decided to drag me into this as well.
I agree that it would probably be a bad idea to leave this guy to his own devices. Eventually, he might have wound up like Suzune-san, losing his will to live until finally... Well, it's only natural that we'd want to stop things before they got to that point.
その人は？
ああ、俺の友達だ。俺も経験豊富とまでは言えないからな。頭数は多い方がいいだろ。心配しなくていいって。ちゃんと話を聞いてくれるから。
ああ、そうですか。すみません。僕はもういいんですけど、塩山くんがしつこかったから。
Well, I don't know how much help I can be, but I'm all ears. What kind of troubles are you having exactly?
ああ、それなんだけどな。悪い。改めて言ってくれるか。
好きな子がいるんです。もういいんですって。どうせ僕なんかが女の子と付き合えるわけもないんだから。
Ah, no wonder Hiroto couldn't help you with this.
だってお前、前と雰囲気が違うぞ。講義で顔を合わせてるだけの俺ですら気づくくらいに。そんなに思い詰めるくらいなら、いっそ告白してみるとかいろいろあるだろ。当たって砕けろって言うじゃん。
Actually, that's a really good point.
But that's not what we're saying.
Kousei doesn't think it is, but I do. Because a lot of times, people like who they like. Like, people are attracted to who they're attracted to, and usually, like, a 10's not always going to get with a 10. You got a shot, you know? Actually, and to be fair, with a lot of people who are really pretty, a lot of times, actually, some people are too nervous to ever talk to them anyway.
Very true.
Hiroto, that's not...
告白して傷つく意味ってある？
いや、それは言葉のあやってやつで。ずーっとこんな調子なんだよ。俺もいい加減放っておこうかとも思ったんだけど、自分で首を突っ込んだ手前、気になっちゃってさ。
Nonaka-kun's mood is clearly being affected by the butterflies. That would explain why he didn't care about Hiroto pushing him around for notes and stuff too. Still, this is sure a lot of butterflies. Suddenly, my body feels like it's rapidly freezing over. This is nowhere close to the chill I'd felt earlier. It's as if I've lost all sensation in my nerves. My vision goes black. But in the darkness, I see small flickers of light. Soaring through the gloom are the same butterflies from before.
無理だ。
Oh, shit, here we go again.
無理だ無理だ。イケメンでもない、ただのオタクだ。熊谷さんが相手にしてくれるわけない。
Oh my god, we've developed ESP.
傷つきたくない。諦めなきゃいけない。
This bitter, heavy tone is like ice. Is this Nonaka-kun? Because of the butterfly's influence, he was planning to give up on his crush. With every flap of their wings and every word he utters, I feel my body temperature dropping by degrees. Could Nonaka-kun's voice have been the cause of this chill I've been feeling?
昴生おい昴生なんだどうかしたのか
Oh, sorry, it's nothing.
That wasn't a daydream. My fingertips still feel cold, and my heart is pounding in my ears. The cause of this coldness has to be that voice. Or perhaps I should say those emotions.
At any rate, with Nonaka-kun the way he is right now, it doesn't seem like there's much we can do.
だから困ってるんだ。実際に当たって砕けたら傷つくのは野中くんだろ。無責任に騒ぎ立てるのはまずいって分かってるんだが。
Let me ask you something first, Nonaka-kun. Is this girl you like a friend of yours, or is she some stranger you fell in love with at first sight?
同じ学科の子だから全く無関係ってわけじゃないけど、でも多分向こうは僕なんかのことは覚えてないと思う。ほら見ての通り目立つタイプじゃないから。
Who are you again?
Admittedly, your face does kind of blend into the background.
What kind of girl is she?
熊谷里奈っていうこの子だ。長い黒髪の。
There is an alternate reality where Oro is like, wait, what?
Excuse me? Hiroto opens up one of his Line messages and shows me his phone. Posted in the chat is a photo of a group of friends. The girl in question is fairly cute. Not model level or anything, but she seems sweet and has a nice smile. I have a feeling she's a lot more popular than some of her more stuck-up peers.
体調が悪い時に優しくしてもらったんだってさ。いい子みたいだぞ。調べれば調べるほどいい噂しか聞かなかった。いつも笑顔で自然な気配りもできて周りからも慕われてる。
You'd think a girl like that would be pretty popular with other guys.
人気者だよ。俺だってこうして調べてるとうっかり惚れそうになった。
You'd probably fall for a cafeteria worker if she gave you an extra helping.
Why am I imagining Keenan Thompson as the cafeteria lady with the peas?
Oh, that would make it even better.
Come on, man, don't say that. Nonaka-kun's standing right there.
いや僕は別に。
惚れそうになっただけだから。実際には惚れてないから。正直俺はもうちょっとギャルっぽい方が好みだしな。いやいや、それは関係ないな。とにかくいい子で、しかも幸い今は彼氏はいないみたいだ。
In that case,
俺も可能性はあるって言ってるんだけどな。
わざわざ僕を選ぶわけないよ。
ずっとこんな調子だからさ。
that's literally what I was about to say.
Funny enough, me too. We're actually all on the same page. I love it when that happens, but I'm also mildly afraid.
Also mildly afraid when it's also agreeing with Hiroto.
Yeah. In order to free Nonaka-kun from the butterfly's influence, we need something to jolt his system. Take this monster energy drink. We're not sponsored. But even if we could manage that, would that be enough to get him together with this girl? At any rate, we have to deal with these butterflies first.
わからん。理解できん。
Look, we know in a perfect world, you would just grab her by the scruff of the neck and start mating with her, but it just doesn't work like that for human society.
No.
惹かれるメスがいればアプローチすればいい。他のオスとつがいなわけではないのだろ?
Okay, I was a little off, but not that off.
Not that off. Yeah, but the thought of being rejected is still scary.
Honestly, I could understand how he feels painfully well. The reason I'm still a virgin is because I never had the courage to actually ask a girl out either.
そんなことを言っていては他のオスに先を越されるだけではないか。やはり理解できん。
I have a question, Mikado. How many kittens do you have?
A lot.
Mikado's like, why do you think we move around so much so I don't have to pay child support?
He's got Duke money. He can afford it.
That's true, actually. Well, you're a cat. It's different for you.
猫と人の違いというよりも、成功経験がないから自信が持てないってやつじゃない？
Solitary Sniper says what?
そういうものか。ともかく放っておくと心がどんどん落ちていく可能性もある。
そうですね。なんとかしないと。
If I invited him to the cafe, would you be able to do something for him?
それでもいいが、親しい間柄ではないのだろう。こちらから向かった方が怪しまれずに済むのではないか。
So, you're saying I should take Akazuki-san to college with me?
私がですか？あ、いえ、もちろん行くのはいいんですが、部外者ですよ。
大学ってそこら辺は緩いから、関係者以外立ち入り禁止ってなってるけど、要件があったら入っていいし。学食なんて近所の人が利用してるのも普通だしね。
へえ、そういうものなんですか。わかりました。それじゃあ明日行ってきます。
Great.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
I was like, to be fair, she actually could pass as a professor.
Yeah, I would think so. The next day, I wake up early to help in the kitchen as usual. My classes are scheduled for 3rd and 4th period today, so I'll be leaving work in the afternoon.
Alright, I'd better get going soon. I'll be back later tonight.
別に平日は無理して戻ってこなくてもいいのに。ああ、朝は手伝ってほしいけどね。
Don't worry, I actually enjoy working quite a lot.
君はさぞ立派な社畜になることだろう。
Thanks.
Damn right, I'm second to none when it comes to taking orders from people. Still, I gotta graduate first, so I'm off to class.
はいよ。
Akazuki-san, I'm gonna head to school now.
はい。16時半頃に行けばいいんですね。
Text me if anything comes up. See you later.
I change, then make my way to university. Afterwards, I attend my classes, which eventually end without incident. Now, it's about time for me to meet up with Akazuki-san.
それじゃあ俺は次も講義だから行くわ。
Wait, Hiroto, your friend yesterday, Nonaka-kun, was it? Is he at school today?
そのはずだけど。
I was just curious. See you later.
なあ、あの子可愛くね？
どこの学部だろう？見かけたことあるか？
いや、ないな。
だよな。いたら噂くらいにはなってるよな。孤高の撃墜王みたいにさ。別の大学か？インカレとかかな？
マジで可愛い。俺、ちょっと誘ってくる。
Guess I'm not surprised.
It's only natural that guys would be hitting on her, given her looks. Since most of our customers at the cafe are women, I'd almost forgotten just how pretty she is. It'd feel kind of awkward calling out to her while she's the center of attention, but I should do it anyway. Maybe I should send her a text and tell her to meet me somewhere else. But before I could do so...
高峰さん
Oh, we are about to become very hated. She notices me first. She then waves her hand and comes running in my direction. I already know what the people around us are thinking. That's her boyfriend? She's way too good looking to be dating a guy like him.
高峰さんどうかしたんですか
Nothing.
Alright, let's keep that. Let's take this somewhere else, though. We're attracting, too much attention out here.
どうしてこんなに見られているんでしょうか
Why indeed.
Because you're cute.
はあなぜ突然そんなお世辞を
Actually, some writers. And
Yeah.
Then, it's not flattery, it's just the truth. Anyway, let's go do what we came to do.
本当に私が歩いていても不審には思われないんですね
Somewhat, yes.
Mhm.
That's college for you. Even if you snuck into a class, I doubt anyone would even check if you were an actual student.
そういうものですかへえへえ
You sure seem to be enjoying yourself.
そう見えますかすみませんこういう雰囲気は味わったことがないのでなんだか新鮮で
Oh, so they didn't have colleges back when, how old are you? I felt the same way when I first started college. Everything looked so new and sparkly.
いつからキラキラは失われちゃったんですか
After the first week, when I had real homework.
Well, around the time I realized how hard it was to make friends, I guess. But enough about me. We're here for the butterflies.
そうでしたね
Okay, this should be the classroom.
Quietly opening the door at the back of the hall, we peer inside. Given that it's an elective course, there are a conspicuous number of empty seats. But what stands out even more are the number of glowing butterflies.
あーなるほど結構まずそうですねあれは
Yeah.
よっぽど強く自分ではダメだと思い込もうとしてたんでしょうね
I can understand where he's coming from, though.
共感しないでくださいよ高峰さんが共感しちゃったら大変なことになるんですから
I know.
それではちょっと行ってきますね
Wielding her reaper's scythe in one hand and draping her cloak over her shoulders, Akazuki-san strides into the lecture hall. Okay, so I guess she can be invisible?
Yeah, I forget where it was in this game, but I think we already established she could be invisible. Or she's invisible to, like, the average person.
Okay.
I got the impression that if you could see the butterflies, you can see her in that form.
You may be right. Yeah. However, none of the students seem surprised by her appearance. Apparently, another one of her supernatural powers includes concealing her presence from normal humans. Nobody attempts to stop her as she approaches Nonaka-kun, swinging her scythe at the butterflies surrounding him. In the blink of an eye, they vanish from the hall. Undoubtedly, they've been transported to the lantern hanging from Mikado's waist.
これで終了ですね
He just gets pulled over to the side. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, because it's like if you got a lot of them and he's Thanks. Akazuki-san?
いえなんでもないです
I noticed you staring pretty hard at the lecture earlier. Are you really that interested in it?
あまあそうですね興味はありますねなんだか楽しそうです
A lecture? Fun? Ooh, now that I can't understand.
自分の知らないことを知るのって楽しいと思うんですけど。
I guess, assuming you didn't have a test on it afterwards.
That's what auditing classes are for.
If you're that curious, though, why don't we try slipping into a class somewhere?
そんなことをしていいんですか？
We're probably not supposed to, strictly speaking, but it's not like we're doing it every day. As long as we're just there to observe, that should be allowed, I think. I mean, either way, no one's gonna find out.
そういうことでしたら、ちょっとだけいいですか？
Despite what I said, though, we'd probably get caught if we tried sneaking into a smaller class or one of those compulsory courses. Our best bet would be to find an elective course with empty seats like the one earlier.
生きす玉とは生き量のことですね。六条の見やすどころの生き量が取り付いて葵の上がなくなったとは源氏物語に書いてありますけれども。
After a while, we find a suitable lecture to sneak into. But the class turned out to be a dissertation on the differences between modern and medieval interpretations of the tale of Genji. I've never been very good with classical literature, so I don't find the subject to be all that interesting. But Akazuki-san, on the other hand, was there when it was written.
はあ、へえ。
She appears to be eating up every word as she listens to the professor at the podium speak. Her eyes gleam with interest, just as they had when she was playing with her phone.
はあ、なるほどなるほど。挿絵が冠と烏帽子で違っているのは、一人は着替えていることを表しているんですね。
At least this isn't like Kinkoi. If it was, we'd actually have to listen to the lecture.
Yeah, we would.
I'm glad one of us is enjoying ourselves at least.
でもあの挿絵、どうして琴の演奏を壁越しに聞いているんでしょうか。
Although she'd been listening with such rapt attention up until now, a question suddenly leaks out of Akazuki-san's mouth. Her words echo throughout the quiet classroom, reaching the professor's ears.
それは以前にも説明したはずですよ。
I was absent that day.
少し変に見えるかもしれませんが、異時同図法と言いまして、一つの絵に異なる時間帯を描いたものです。当時としては普通のことだったんです。
なるほど、異時同図法。
万代納言絵言葉の子供の喧嘩などは有名な。君みたいな子いたっけ？
あ、いや、それは
Run!
Sorry, it looks like we've got the wrong class. Please excuse us. Run!
失礼します。
ちょっと君たち、こら！
Ignoring the professor's shouts, Akazuki-san and I quickly leave the room.
どうするんですか？
Let's get out of here.
Grabbing her hand, I set off at a run. Taking care not to trip over, she keeps hot on my heels.
捕まったらどうなるんです？拷問ですか？
No.
もしかして言葉では言い表せないようなエロいことされちゃうんですか？エロ同人みたいに、エロ同人みたいに。
Hang on a second, how many of those have you read?
That does happen a lot in porn, doesn't it?
We probably didn't need to run away so fast. But this is the first time I've ever done something like this. It felt kind of thrilling.
バレないとか軽く言ってたのに、やすやすとバレちゃいましたよ。
Only because you caught the professor's attention.
だってつい声が漏れちゃったんですよ。
It was hilarious, though. You should have seen the look on your face when the professor singled you out.
But it's not just excitement I'm feeling. I'm also having so much fun that I naturally burst out into laughter.
笑い事じゃないですよ。
I know, but it kinda is.
もう
If it's not funny, then how come you're laughing too?
これはなんだか勝手に。
Me neither.
Hand in hand and laughing together, we effect our escape.
ここまで逃げれば。
For a split second, I thought we had left our coats there.
More than far enough, I think.
高峰さんは本当に大丈夫なんですか？通ってる大学なのに。
It'll be fine. That professor probably just thinks we're a couple of weirdos.
Is he wrong?
No. Besides, if it were really an issue, the university would probably make some sort of announcement. If that happens, I'll just come forward and apologize.
すみません。私がわがままを言ったせいでご面倒をおかけしてしまって。
Nah, it's okay. Well, I know it was short-lived, but what do you think of your first college lecture?
楽しかったです。
I'm glad you enjoyed it. That made all the effort worth it.
ありがとうございます。それで、もう平気ですよ。
Oh, sorry, I've been holding your hand the whole time. I wasn't gripping you too hard, was I?
いえ、そんなことは。それに嫌だったわけでもないんですが。息も整いましたから、お店に戻りましょうか。
Right. Mikado might start getting worried if we don't report back to him.
With this, Nonaka-kun's spirit should be lifted a little bit. I should give Hiroto a call.
You know, really, when you think about it, she could never be caught. Because all she'd have to do is turn invisible.
That's true. She just pulls on her cloak and she just disappears from sight, and then it's just Kousei by himself being like, wait, what the hell?
Yep.
And I tell him I had a feeling that Nonaka-kun was thinking much more positively now. However, when I called him, he said,
ダメだった。
oh no. When I hear him say those words, I'm unable to hide my surprise.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
なんでって言われても、自分じゃダメだってそればっかり。昨日一緒に会った時と同じだよ。
Nothing's changed? Nothing at all?
そう言われると、むしろ昨日よりもさらに意固地になってたかもな。
Huh.
ダメだってまるで自分に言い聞かせるみたいに。
Oh.
I don't get it. We captured all the butterflies. Even if more butterflies were to gather around him, he should have been better equipped to deal with them than before. What is going on here?
とにかくそういう感じだった。
Alright. Thanks. Sorry for wasting your time.
巻き込んだのは俺の方だからな。また何か思いついたらいつでも連絡してくれ。
Actually, do you think we could, get Nonaka to meet us tomorrow? There's something I want to ask him.
大学近くに部屋を借りてるとか言ってたから、多分野中くんの予定次第だろうけど、連絡してみて約束取れそうなら約束してみるよ。
Great, thanks.
That's a start. But honestly, I don't know what to do next.
我が輩も勘違いをしていたようだ。
What do you mean?
恋というのは普通かなり強い部類の感情となる。そんな強い感情に影響を及ぼせるほど蝶は強い存在ではない。つまり元から蝶の本人が諦めようとしていたのだ。蝶は諦めようとする意志に同調するように引きつけられたんだろう。
Oh, so that's what's going on.
I said it myself. There are a lot of people out there who are scared of being rejected. It was Nonaka-kun's own fixations that were the problem in the first place.
どうしますか？やり方を考え直さないといけませんよね。
その男が自信を持てるようになればいい。話自体は至極単純なのだがな。持とうと思って持てるなら苦労はない。
一つ思ったんですが、野中さんって見た目からも自信のなさを感じさせる雰囲気があると思うんです。
Oh yeah, he kinda doesn't.
It's hard to imagine he cares much about fashion given his outfit. I mean, look at him. He blends in with the background. He also wears an outdated pair of thick-rimmed glasses, which indicates he's been using them for a very long time.
見た目を変えることから始めてみるのはどうでしょう。髪型を変えるだけでも人の印象って結構変わりますからね。外見が大きく変わったって本人も実感できれば自信につながるかもしれません。
I can be stylish. I can fight.
自己暗示的な効果があるやもしれんな。
Given the situation, it doesn't seem feasible to try and resolve things all at once. We might have no choice but to take one small step at a time. However, there's still one underlying issue.
とはいえ、蝶を引き寄せるほどのネガティブだ。アドバイスや提案すらも断るかもしれんな。
I was worried about that too. But it's not like we have any other options right now. I say we give it a shot.
We can't just leave him be. We have to do something.
イケメンでもない。ただのオタクだ。熊谷さんが相手にしてくれるわけない。傷つきたくない。諦めなきゃいけない。
Recalling that broken-hearted voice of his, it's only natural I'd think this way. It'd be a pity if he gave up on his crush without even asking her out, when he obviously likes her a lot. I'm not being naive just because it isn't my own problem. I simply feel like I want to help. Since when did I become such a busybody? Well, I guess that's not a bad thing.
Café Stella と死神の蝶。
The next day, I come into work as usual. Once afternoon comes around, Nozomi and Hiyuchidani-san show up for their shifts too. Now that we have a couple of more hands on deck, I take the opportunity to step away from work temporarily. I have an appointment with Nonaka-kun that I can't miss. After changing clothes, I head towards our arranged meeting spot. Ooh, butterfly. It's 10 minutes before our scheduled meeting time. I was worried that I might be a little early, but Nonaka-kun seems to have already arrived. The reason I know that is because of the chill that ran down my spine and the butterflies flitting through the air.
I can't believe he's already attracted more.
He's a bug catcher. It looks like the problem really is with Nonaka-kun himself.
I'm just thinking of the Ash versus Bugcatcher
The
Harden
Metapod fight?
Yep.
Don't give up! Use Harden! Almost as if responding to that thought, it suddenly happens again. My vision goes dark.
無駄だ。相手にしてもらえない。期待しない。夢も見ない。辛い思いをするだけだ。
Those are Nonaka-kun's thoughts that I'm sensing through the butterflies. That's the only explanation. His voice sounds even colder than it had the last time. Have his fixations somehow grown even stronger in the absence of the butterfly's influence?
This could be bad.
Are his fixations starting to affect me now? Thoughts like, I have to get back to work, or I have to help Nonaka-kun are slowly fading from my mind. This isn't just my body temperature that's being sapped. feels like my motivation to do anything is being drained. It's no use. It doesn't matter how hard I try. There's nothing I can do. These ice-cold emotions seem to permeate my body, freezing me to my core.
Nothing matters anymore.
I want to give up on it all. College, the cafe, losing my virginity. Anything and everything. However, a faint warmth begins to grow within me, as if a small fire has been lit inside my chest. It's the memories of everything that's happened these past few months. Meeting Akazuki-san and the others, practicing various things, opening the cafe, making it a success. Working hard each and every day, seeing so many customers coming in, seeing them smile. I've experienced a lot these past few months. I never thought working at a popular cafe would be the job for me, but having actually tried it, I found it to be incredibly enjoyable. But I never would have realized that if I didn't give it a try. And then there's Akazuki-san. That day we went to buy her a phone. I know it sounds pretty mundane, but I hardly slept the night before because I couldn't stop thinking about it. Also there in the background. That's what I was talking about.
Okay, the
In a
guy
coat.
in the, yeah, okay.
He looks like a Buki Kanoto.
You know, weirdly enough, a little bit.
That's what I was thinking of, just the coat and the... Anyway. Serious moment. I ruined it. Sorry.
I'm a Buki Konato.
No, I'm a Buki Kanoto. It's impossible to describe how much fun I actually had going with her. Then after all that, I had fun texting her back and forth, anxiously waiting for my messages to be marked red, pointlessly checking my notifications bar over and over. Just remembering it brings a smile to my lips.
Nothing matters? Oh, please. I might have thought that way before, but now I'm not going to give up that easily. Especially if that means being unable to spend more time with Akazuki-san.
僕には無理だ。
I had those same doubts about myself too at first. But if you give it a try, you'll be surprised at how many things you can do. All it takes is a little change. Even that can make an enormous difference.
Before I knew it, the cold wind had dispersed. Not only is my body feeling much warmer now, but I can no longer hear those words of denial, even as the butterflies flap their wings.
If it were easier to give up, that might be the better option, but it hurts you to do that, doesn't it? If giving up is truly that painful, then you might as well give it your best shot. You'll have more fun than you think.
僕でも
I thought that way about myself too at first. But I've managed to change. More than even I thought was ever possible.
そうなんだ。もし本当にそうなら諦めなくてもいいのかな。
昴生おい昴生
Stop it, we're having a moment.
お前ぼーっとつったってどうした
No reason.
My heart is pounding wildly. But unlike before, my body doesn't feel cold to the touch. And it isn't just my imagination. When I come to, the butterflies circling around Nonaka-kun have disappeared. I quickly scan the area. In an instant, I spot them. Casting my eyes up, I see a countless number of shining butterflies climbing towards the sky. They've left now, because the voice from earlier has found a new resolve. Now, without a doubt,
野中くんももう来てるな。早く行こ
Yeah, right.
う。で、意固地になってそうな野中くんを説得する方法、何かあるのか
I think he's going to be just fine, wink.
Actually, I get the feeling he'll be more open to suggestions now.
お前、昨日もそんなこと言ってなかったか？
Yeah, I know, but he'll probably be fine this time. Definitely.
Definitely, probably. Maybe.
どっちなんだよ。
Yes, maybe.
I've been giving it some thought. It might not go over well with Kumagai-san, even if he just confessed to her out of the blue. But if he put some proper effort into changing his hair and clothes and stuff, it would change the way people see him, right? And once he sees how much he's transformed himself, I think it'd help change his mindset too.
Montage.
ああ、なるほどな。そこから自信につながるかもしれないな。告白の言葉を考えるよりも先にすべきだな。
Do you think he could handle that?
ああ、説得さえできれば、あとは任せとけ。野中くん、悪いな。土曜日なのに呼び出して。
いえ、特に用事もなかったので。
それで、今日呼び出した理由なんだけどな。実は昨日も言ったことなんだけどさ。やっぱ、最初から諦めなきゃいけないってことはないと思うんだ。一つ提案があるんだ。髪とか服装とか、もっと流行に合わせたものにしてみないか？そしたらきっと今までとは違う気持ちにもなれると思うんだよ。
僕でも変われますか？
おお、変わるさ。特に髪だな。髪型を変えて、眉毛も整えて、メガネもコンタクトにするとか。
Or, glasses that don't make you look like Harry Potter.
変えるって言っても
I don't know, maybe that
正
works.
直よくわからないんですけど。
Clearly, it does not in his case.
Yeah, but there he's got a whole other thing going on.
True.
野中くんにその気があるなら、俺も協力するぞ。普段世話になってることだしな。
ならよろしくお願いします。僕を変えてください。
おう、協力はするけど、急にどうした？なんか雰囲気が少し違うな。
自分でもよくわからないんだ。ここに来るまでは呼び出されて面倒だなくらいにしか思ってなかったのに、考えているうちにやっぱり少し羨ましくなって、僕もあんな楽しそうな温かい気持ちを知ることができたらって思って。
あんな？それってどんな？
That guy.
それはいや、僕もよくわからないんですけど、とにかく楽しい思い出が作れたらって思って。
そうか。何にしろ前向きになってくれたのは俺としても嬉しいぞ。わかった。しっかり協力するからな。
よろしくお願いします。
From the sound of things, there's nothing more to worry about. Nonaka-kun is no longer pessimistic. He's hopeful about the future. I trust Hiroto to take care of the rest. He's apparently been doing research on how to dress to impress, actually. Doesn't seem to be trying to make the effort for himself, but he's done the research. Plus, it's not as if his own fashion sense was terrible to begin with. Oh, okay.
Well, guess I'd better get back to work. It
では
could be
解
like
決したということでいいのか？
like Form 6 lightsaber combat. Where it's like, he's got the theory, he just doesn't, have the practice.
Apparently, he's at least got some of the practice.
Well, for the time being. I don't know what'll happen if he gets his hopes up and then gets, they get crushed and he gets rejected, though.
それはまた別の話だ。
でも告白するのってとっても勇気がいることだと思うんです。
We'll find out later.
だから告白できるくらい前向きになれたのなら、今回みたいなことにはならないと思います。
そうだな。ま、とにかく様子を見よう。にしてもよく説得ができたな。
Well, to be honest, I think it only happened because something really strange happened.
不思議なこと？
You see,
I tell them about the phenomenon I experienced today and in the cafeteria. I explain how I thought it was most likely Nonaka-kun's heart that I was perceiving. And how, because our hearts were connected, I was able to persuade him in a way that I couldn't have done with regular words.
なるほど。腸を取り込むことができる魂だからこそ、腸を通してつながれたのかもしれんな。
Where has this ability been?
しかし、お前は大丈夫なのか？高峰康生。
Yeah, I feel perfectly dead.
huh?
相手とつながったということは、お前も相手からの影響を受けやすい状況にあったということだ。
Is that how it works? I can't say it really affected me, though.
For a moment, it did feel like I was about to be consumed, but I was able to shake it off. And that was all thanks to Akazuki-san. She's the one who invited me to work at this cafe and gave me all these amazing memories. That's why I...
本当に平気ですか？
Yeah, I'm not lying.
I think I just realized something. I was wondering why Nonaka-kun had been so receptive towards my feelings. It's because he had been influenced by me. The feelings that I have for Akazuki-san.
Anyway, I'd better get back to work.
Feeling strangely embarrassed, I hastily escaped towards the kitchen.
本当に何も問題はないんでしょうか？
こればっかりは私たちにもわからんからな。しばらく様子を見るしかあるまい。
わかりました。カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Okay, it's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, and we're going to have to stop the episode for here. Sorry. For now. We're going to have to stop the episode. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, we're going to have to stop the episode for now.
And perfect. We learned a lot this episode, actually. Like about Kousei's powers, confirmed a little bit about Kanna's as well, her invisibility.
We unlocked a new latent ability, and it only took us going through every single other route.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Well, I kind of figured that would happen, because we have to learn more about the supernatural stuff in a bigger sense. Because...
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, like, technically, Hyuchidani-san did have a special ability.
True, yeah.
And you had the whole thing with Nozomi, of course.
Right, through reincarnation.
But Kanna is literally supernatural.
That is true. She is a Reaper, so they have to figure out some way to raise the stakes, because I feel like it couldn't just be the whole route is focused on her abilities. It has to be something to do with Kousei's abilities. I was trying to think of a different word.
You're right, though, because every route is something that is solved by both people.
True, yes.
Like Kousei and whoever he's with in the route. And so you have to raise the stakes to something where it would have to involve both of them. And him, I guess he can be the heart for the situation like he was with Hyuchidani-san.
Yeah.
But they've already really done that once. So I wonder what the stakes will end up being for Kanna, because there has to be something that's raised to the point of challenging her.
I think what is going to happen is we've already gotten an idea of what that's going to be. There's going to be either a situation with Nonaka-kun or with somebody else who Kousei tries to influence them using the butterflies, and they come really close to overtaking him.
Yeah, I think that might be it. So she has to be the one to save him.
Yeah. And I think it's going to take their relationship building for his resistance to be strong enough to keep using this ability without it consuming him. That's my theory, anyway.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I could be totally off base, but I kind of feel like with the hints we've gotten in this episode, that seems like that might be the source of conflict.
Yeah.
I like it, though. I'm enjoying that we actually got some conflict introduced in this episode. It's a little bit less about building the relationship, although Kousei making the realization that he has feelings for Kanna is a big thing. especially this early.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Which means a lot of this route has got to be him trying to figure out that.
yeah, and trying to figure out how to navigate it, because here he's giving this other guy advice. It's like, you should just go for it. And then he's got to also deal with that same situation.
Yeah, but even worse, because the other guy's going for another student. I don't know how it would even work with
No idea.
a regular human and a Reaper who may well live forever.
I kind of wonder if it's going to be the Hercules situation, where if in order to be with him, she has to give up her status as an immortal Reaper.
Yeah, that would make sense, because otherwise it's just like,
Yeah, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah. You're probably correct, actually. I would agree with that. I think by the end of this route, okay, one of these two things has to happen.
Mhm.
By the end of this route, she is human, or he ascends into being something supernatural himself.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
One of those two things has to happen.
I don't feel like it's going to be the latter, but I would be
It would be
interested
cool.
to see if it did. Yes.
Yeah, like it all pays off for him, and he gets all of his abilities, and then the kami makes him like a real something. I don't know. It'd be pretty cool.
He becomes the protector of Namek. I mean, what? Piccolo.
He just makes the Dragon Balls.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.